life beat me the fuck up bad. I was knocked out in the 12th round of a 15 round, heavyweight bout. I was knocked out. But what happened was in the 12th round, when the challenger turned his back on me, I was getting the fuck up. And I got up and won the next 3 rounds and knocked that motherfucker out in the 15th round. So that's my mind about can't hurt me. I was hurt, man. Like literally, I had to overcome so much those first 26 years of my life. And I still do every day today. It's not over. But the mentality of can't hurt me is just that. No matter what's in front of you, man, you have to face, you have to confront, you have to overcome and move forward. So my father, some of the kids that bullied me, my learning disabilities, all these things I went through in life, stuttering, had so many different issues, failing and failing and failing, I had to overcome them. Or they would have overcame me. It felt good that literally I grinded myself into a fine powder to get where I'm at today. And it just came out in that way. Emotion is a beautiful thing. You don't want to, if you're emotional, that's bad.
Yeah.
But if you show emotion at the right time, I think that's a beautiful thing. You want to be in control of your mind. You want to be in control of your mind. Emotional people, they're a wreck. They control, that emotion controls everything you do. And what emotional people do is, like for instance, I always say this, they can have a beautiful life. Husband and wife, kids, everything they want. But it's the one thing that they don't have that makes them emotional. So that emotion makes them focus on what they don't have. Emotion makes them focus on everything negative, everything. Pity party, woe was me, this didn't happen. So your mind loves that. It loves talking to other people. Oh, this is all fucked up, man. Think about it. People love to bitch and complain about everything. So when you're sitting there, you may spend weeks, months, years bitching about the same thing. So what have you done? Nothing. There's no solution to that. But most of us live there. Oh, this other guy got the pay raise. The other guy got this, the other guy got that. And we live in this emotional state of, woe was me. Nothing gets accomplished. I'm not about money. Not about money at all. It comes. You have to first be authentic. What is your fucking brand? There's a bunch of people who are doing business right now who don't know what the fucking brand is. They're trying to figure it out. They're trying to piggyback off someone else. Let me take this and steal this. Everything I say and everything I do is authentic to me. And I'm not out here trying to make money off you. I'm out here trying to help you. When you truly want to help somebody out, that's when you have a business. Your business is when you truly are looking to help have a good product. The product right now is myself. Like basically, are you living what you talk? Are you being who you are? So therefore, you say, hey, David Goggins, I may not like him, but every fucking day I know this guy. Every day I wake up, I know he's out there doing something. I know he's getting out there. I know when he talks, he's speaking truth, whether it be whatever. So what I've done with my business is I made it very true to who I am as a person. I'm not someone else. I'm not trying to fake something, and I'm not looking for your fucking money. I'm here to help you. And when people see that you're here to help you, that's when you can form a business. But people can see right through bullshit. They can see right through bullshit. So once they see through bullshit, your business is done. You're not authentic anymore. You're just a piece of shit. So people see true. So sometimes in your business, you may not make a dime for a while. You have to gain trust of people. You have to have a good product. It has to be about the people, for the people, and not about you. There can't be any underlining things, which very few people can do that nowadays. A lot of people nowadays are slugs. They're cockroaches. They're bottom feeders. They just are. They want that quick dollar. It's about me. It's about me, about me, about me. If that's your fucking mindset, your business is done. Some people make it, but they don't last real long. They don't last long. So for me, I come from hell. I had to persevere through a lot. I got judged growing up. So all I want to truly do for people is I'm for the fucking underdog. I want to see you fucking crush every motherfucker on the planet Earth. Anybody that says you can't, no. But you might be your biggest bully. You might be telling yourself you can't. That's my business. Whether it makes money or not, give a fuck. That's what it's all about, man. I want to see you at the end of the day say, look, man, hey, Goggins. When I'm walking through the airport, hey, man, you fucking saved my life. Now I tell everybody to go fuck themselves, man, because I changed my whole life around. That's the business. If you can do that, you're rich as shit. Best advice I ever received was, it wasn't really advice. My grandfather, when I was growing up, I was being bullied and all kind of shit. My grandfather looked at me and he said, you know what, man, you're not gonna amount to shit because of how you hang your head. That's all he said. And as true and as real as it was, it hurt. And a lot of us, what we do is we hide from the truth. We don't want to tell people the truth. We see people every day, loved ones, friends, family members. We see them walking around. Everybody sees them. And they're not amounting to shit. They're fucking gaining weight. They're not going to school. But we live in a kinder, gentler world. So we don't say shit to them. We just watch them fail because why? We don't know what to say or how to say it. Or we may lose them as friends, or they may not love us anymore. You're watching someone fail. The best thing you may ever do for someone is say, hey, guess what, brother? You're a piece of shit right now. You may not say it just that way, but that's what you may want to say to somebody. Look, man, I love you to death, brother, but your life sucks. You are so much better than this, man. You are so much better. I'm watching you fail and I can't do it. So the best advice I ever got was a negative comment from my grandfather saying, hey, you ain't gonna amount to shit. And he didn't mean it in like a mean way. He meant it as honestly. You're allowing this world to kick your fucking ass. And it's going to if we keep on letting it do it. And it stuck with me. It stuck with me for a long time. It sticks with me today. The worst advice I ever received was from an agent. And he said, if you self-publish your book, you will sell 5,000 copies. If you do this on your own, no one will buy this book. I sold 1 million fucking copies in 7 months. So if I would have took his advice, we all know how that would have ended up. A lot of people would have been happy and I've been upset. So some advice that you get, the bad advice that you get from people, a lot of times it's the best advice for them. Most people give you advice that works for them, especially in business. So make sure, once again, it's by having that good, solid core of people around you that truly care about what is best for you, not what's best for them.
Yeah. Let's talk about the book for a minute then, because it did really well. Why did it do so well? You know, did you promote it a lot? Did you jump on a lot of podcasts and share it? Was it just the message? Did it go viral? Why do you think it did so well?
It did well because I was known as this superhuman guy, and I went on these podcasts and I was vulnerable. I told the truth, and the truth is the start line of your life. I went on and told the truth about my life. About, look, man, I'm sorry to let you guys down, man, but I'm not who you think I am. All these accomplishments, yes, but this is where I come from. And when you're able to be vulnerable and be a tough guy at the same time, people are looking for permission nowadays. And not saying that I'm the permission holder, but like for a guy like me to come out after all the tough stuff I've done, I'm known as the world's toughest man.
Yeah.
That's just a title someone gave me. But when you're known as that, you do all these tough things, and you're like, hey man, but check it out, dude. You open the door for people. In my life, not only was I not the smartest kid, learning disabilities, abusive father, my student stepfather got murdered, stuttering, obese, the list goes on and on and on. I broke down color barriers. So one time when I went to do my book, I actually went to book auction years ago. They looked at me and was like, hey man, there's only like 15% of America's black. Okay, what the fuck you saying? They thought that only black people would buy my book. I have like, out of the 1 million people that buy my book, most of them are white. And the thing I say that for is this story, I'm not the hero in this story, you are. I'm basically talking to you to make you think about your life. And I'm being vulnerable to make you think about when you listen to a podcast or you listen to an audiobook or you read a book, you're by yourself. Most of us can't be vulnerable in a room of people, but we're very vulnerable alone. So I'm able to talk to you as one person. Even though 1 million people are reading the book, it's made for each individual, because that story I tell is touching someone's life to say, oh man, yeah, I experienced that shit, but how did you overcome it? I never even talked about that shit. So I broke down my barriers, and that's why, and I did it on podcasts. And I did it, and I'm giving you tools to help you get through some of this shit. Not like 5-step bullshit. No, I went to the dungeon and I was the guinea pig, and I figured the shit out, and I'm writing about it. I didn't sit back in a nice comfortable room and say, this would be a good fucking book. Let me say, okay, the 5 steps of this, and then write a book about it. No, I was the person. I did the research. I wasn't a theorist. I was the practitioner, and people see that.